Hello and welcome to Speaking Of. I'm Kate.
And I'm Jared.
And what shall we discuss today?
Well, I want to discuss something that came up pretty recently.
Okay.
And in a way, it kind of reminded me of myself, and here's why.
Okay.
So basically, I don't usually like to talk about celebrities. However,
unless it's Tina Fey and we talk about how we're friends
Tina
with
Fey
her.
We talk about a lot. Let me rephrase that. Celebrities in a negative light. Because I feel like everybody's taking pot shots.
That's why we don't talk about Tina Fey in a negative light.
But
you can't.
We might as well voice our opinion too. I mean, come on. So it's pretty common knowledge that in this past little while, our dear friend, she can be our friend too.
Sure, why not?
Miss Reese Witherspoon.
Oh yeah, I was a little disappointed about this.
And we do like Reese. Let me be clear on that.
That's why it was a little disappointing. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
We've faithfully followed since she had cruel intentions. And let's be honest, hers were the cruelest of all because she got that Buffy in the end.
Yes, she did. It was beautiful.
Anyway, so Miss Witherspoon was with her husband, and they sadly got pulled over for a DUI. She let slip the phrase, "Do you know who I am?"
Yeah. Jared does that at the grocery store.
Exactly. This is what I'm like. This is when I can tie it back to me.
You're like, what do you mean I can't get the double coupon special?
Don't you know who I am?
And they say, yeah, Jared, we do. Get out before I call security.
Remember when we took your picture and posted it by all the cash registers so that you can't come back in?
Yeah, that wasn't that long ago.
So this is all I have to say about this in a nutshell is, and I think this goes for everybody, when you find yourself saying, "Do you know who I am?" Mm-hmm. That needs to be your key phrase that in your mind goes click.
Ooh, I'm out of line.
I'm out of line and I need to take a step back.
Yeah. Here's the thing about that scenario that I found strange. Not strange, but normal. Anyway.
Well, I have a theory about this too, but go ahead.
Well, this is different, so maybe you better start first.
Well, no, my theory is because a lot of people are wondering if we saw the true Reese Witherspoon. That all these years she's just been nice and blah, blah, blah. So my theory is you have fun, funny drunks. You have sad, sleepy drunks. And you have...
like dwarves.
Maybe. And you have mean drunks. I think she's just a mean drunk.
That's quite possible
to do, but I also think a lot of people have been asking if she'll come back from this, and I think she will.
Oh, of course she will. It's an incident.
To do.
I mean, think of all the things that Mel Gibson did, and he was still making movies. It's fine. She's fine.
No,
she'll be
have
fine. One slip up.
Yes, and she did apologize, and so there you have. And she realized she overstepped her bounds. So anyway, I'm sorry, I cut you off. So speaking of whatever you were speaking of.
Well, so when they talked about this on the news, which sadly, I find it sad that this happened in Atlanta, yet it's news here. Really, like that's what we care about?
Well, the thing, and I touched base with you on this a little bit earlier, is that if this is happening in Atlanta, what is it like to be a police officer in Los Angeles, Hollywood, where they must be getting, "Do you know who I am?" all the time?
Yes, I know who you are. This is the third time I pulled you over in a month.
No, but what's really sad is, "Do you know who I am?"
Nope. That's true. There are a lot of those in the LA area. I'm sure.
Yeah.
I wonder what happens when Angus Oblong gets pulled over. Do you know who I am?
People don't know who he is because he doesn't have his clown makeup on.
That's right. Or does he drive around as Angus Oblong? And then what happens?
I don't know, but here's what's really interesting about Angus is that apparently somewhere in his house, and I read this on his website.
That's right.
His real name is on something in his living room.
That's right. And we have looked so many times, and we have yet to be able to find it. Oh, was I not supposed to say that out loud?
No, I don't think he knows we've been in his house.
Awkward.
A little bit.
Anyway.
So speaking of awkward and aqua.
Awkward?
Aqua awkward?
Is that water awkward? Oh. Okay, I have...
No, we better go with yours or you're going to explode. So let's go with you first and then we'll lead into mine.
Well, speaking of awkward, I really do have something for this. I have a friend, Matt, you know who you are.
I don't know who Matt is.
Yes, you do. We'll discuss it later. Anyway.
Do you know who I am? Nope.
Do you know who he is?
Nope.
He never listens to me.
I listen.
Anyway,
They all look the same. Anyway.
let's get back to the awkward story.
Okay.
So he goes to a gym somewhere. I can't remember where it is. We won't name names. But apparently there's water aerobics going on in the morning when he gets there. And inevitably, they are playing George Michael's Jitterbug. And
Are they jitterbugging in the water?
Yes, and I can't tell you how angry it makes him. So you'll see posts on Facebook from him talking about how upset he is about that blasted jitterbug again.
Something tells me he uses
Yeah, his words
the words are a little
different.
bit more harsh than blasted.
Yeah, so anyway, that's my
He needs to take
awkward.
video of that so
I
that we
know.
can show it.
Yeah, you got a request there, Matt. That's
There you
some
go.
video
Yes,
of the jitterbug. 'Cause
so we can show it.
that's some good
They don't need
stuff
to know that you're videoing. So speaking of awkward,
Okay.
and our celebrities that we've been talking about, our dear little Miss Amanda Bynes.
Oh, poor
who
Amanda.
We do love her. Especially, we really enjoyed her in Easy A.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna lie, I liked her in her sitcom.
I never saw it. I'm sorry.
What I Like
Amanda.
About You. No, it was fun. And
sure
she
it
was in
was.
it with that girl from 90210, and they were funny.
All right then.
Anyway, so
Amanda.
her latest.
Look, Amanda, look how sharp my pencil is. Because I sharpened it up real nice. Good job.
Good job.
Anyway,
Anyway.
I learned it from her.
She's shaved her head.
Whoa, what?
But not just her head, it's like half of her head, and I believe it is this side. I believe it's the right
Is
side.
she doing the Britney Spears thing?
A lot of people are comparing it to that, but she's got like, it's longer, so if it's hanging down, it really
you can't
doesn't
see it.
look bad, but if she flips it around, even then, I don't really think, a lot of people were aghast. Aghast, that's a
Yes!
big word.
Wow. Well, now, to be
But-
fair, there are, some styles have, part of the side is
Right.
shorter, whatever.
Right.
Or you have the styles where one side is short and the other side is a little bit longer. And not my favorite, but it works for some people. But
So people are wondering though if she's nuts, or if this is publicity, or if this is
Right.
her just living her life.
we need to start following her on Twitter because apparently that's where she hands out all the dirt and
That's where she twits.
That's where she twits.
She makes selfies.
Yes, well, a lot of them do. But, so apparently she had been saying, don't listen to the tabloids in the news about what's going on.
Right.
You follow my Twitter and I will tell you what's going on
Right.
with me. And it's pretty much the same. But you get it from the source.
Well, yeah, I think that's what's happening is the tabloids and whatever are picking up from her news feed, but
Think about that. Some of us, we twit and nobody ever sees it. It's just out in the Twitterverse somewhere and then the Twitter sphere.
The Twittersphere.
It's just out there twitting around. And then she gets twitted and all of a sudden, it's in the tabloids. How do we do that?
When we figure it out, maybe we can ask her.
Okay.
I think we should.
Let's call her.
No, we're not going to call her. We'll just twit her.
Okay.
Because she looks on there a lot anyway.
We
So,
love you,
yeah.
Amanda.
No,
We do.
we really do. And I think it's just a bum rap. That's
it's
my yes.
Yeah, it's true. Because, I would be BFFs with her for a day, just like
Oh, I would too, in a heartbeat.
Olive got to be. Hi, friend! Let's go watch that movie after this. That's my favorite, and the birds, and
Yeah, that wasn't a very good interpretation. So on that
No,
note,
it sure wasn't.
we're going to take a quick break.
Let's please take a break and get rid of that.
Yes, so make sure to like, comment, favorite, talk to your friends about us.
And twit us.
Yes,
if you'd
and twit
like.
us, because we're in the Twittersphere.
That's right, speaking of TV.
All right, be back in a jiffy.